Ich starte nebenbei das Spiel schon mal. Hopp. Wenn das mal hinmachen würde. Ah, jetzt. So, und das haben wir auch schon. Ist das zu laut, ne? Bisschen zu laut. Ist das besser? So ein bisschen, ne? Denke ich mal. So. Das soll eigentlich gehen jetzt. Hoffe ich. Ist es okay? Das Spiel hatten wir auch schon gespielt, das ist auch schon weg. Das ist aber auch schon durch. Ist Lautstärke so okay? Würde ich sagen, dass es okay ist. Muss da, glaube ich, ein bisschen lauter ins Mikro, glaube ich, vielleicht. Geht eigentlich. Okay. Da würde ich sagen, wir starten das Spiel. Ein neues Spiel.
Hey, you. Hey. Oh, man. Oh, God, this is so comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
Nice.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you.
Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning.
So, I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when I...
Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
Wait, hear me out! So, I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and...
Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
And get this! His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain.
What did you just say?
You knew him, right? I knew it! I knew you'd know him.
Okay, da haben wir die erste Dialogmöglichkeiten. Okay, also ich kenne das Spiel. So, mal was an. Ich kenne das Spiel ehrlich gesagt gar nicht. Es hat mich nur angesprochen wegen Pixel Art und das Adventure und ja, her mit. Okay. Bin ich überrascht.
Yeah, was my grandfather. Hey, wait a minute. I never told you where I grew up.
Oh, I might have sort of looked you up.
That is not cool, Eileen. Seriously.
I just couldn't help myself.
Well, one of these days you're gonna help yourself to a restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a friend.
I know. Well, anyway, you should know that the funeral is tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you gonna go?
I don't know. Good night, Eileen.
Good night, Kathy.
Und da schlief sie. Okay, September 1995.
Oh, God, make it stop.
Verwende den Maustaste, Maustaste, um zu gehen. Oh, ich mache das mal hier. Und die Cam mache ich mal ein bisschen runter, oder? Könnte sein, dass der Ton gleich weg ist. Genau. Hm. Was war das? Genau. Das ist so ein Stückchen runter. So ungefähr, denke ich. Hallo? Ich muss den kurz noch woanders hin tun. Ich war vielleicht hier hin. Ja, da. Okay, fortsetzen. Warum ist Inventar? Ach, das geht hier auch. Ah, okay. Hallo, wie Frank. Danke für dein Host. Okay, das könnt ihr. Okay, müssen wir mal gucken, wie wir das hinkriegen.
Looks like Eileen left a note for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E. I'm so getting a new roommate. Well, I guess I should get going. I'm late enough as it is.
Sag bis auf wie Frank keiner was. Danke fürs Erinnern. Hallo, wie Frank. Gute Mann, war der Wecker laut. Ich hoffe nicht zu laut. Sag bis auf wie Frank keiner was. Danke fürs Erinnern. Oder auch danke für der Host. Ich denke kaum dran.
Eileen makes her bed with surgical precision.
Okay, haben wir.
Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers. Mildred! Oh my god, I'm gonna get her for that. I wish I could wrap up that fact and save it for Christmas. Makeup check, hair check, horrible mood and contempt for humanity check.
Was? Wer sagt nichts? Also, ich habe so nicht gemerkt, dass wir den Host, das merke ich mir nie. Will mal Klamotten umpacken. Alles klar, Kio, hau rein.
Eileen borrowed it from school. She takes a bunch of computer classes. I'm no geek, but I know how to use one. A computer, that is, not a geek.
Okay, warte mal. Da steht über den Chat, das ist nicht gut. So. Ja, ich glaube, so ist besser. Oh. Okay. Da war wir schon, oder? Ich glaub, ja.
Makeup check, hair check, horrible mood and contempt for humanity check. Makeup check, hair... Eileen's closet, filled to the brink with inherited clothes and Christian joy.
Ah ja, Foxy, ich konnte leider nicht bei dem zweiten Stream dabei sein. Da hatte ich nämlich ein bisschen was zu tun und konnte ich leider nicht rein.
It's some advanced scanner thingy.
Scanner Pingy.
We meet again, Mr. Bear. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you ended up so close to my lighter.
Der rechte Bosshaus macht nix.
That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra. She tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
Ach, Titanic ist das Poster. Okay.
Color printer. Super fancy, apparently. A fact which Eileen loves to remind me of. My electric guitar. Got it cheap from a lesbian I met at a concert. Helped me get rid of my last two roommates. Pulp Fiction. Love that flick. Just some random band poster. Messy. Just the way I like it. Eileen's obnoxious alarm clock. The noise makes me want to stab myself with something dull.
Nett.
Eileen's schedule. There's a note for today. Set alarm clock for Kathy. Can't have her miss the funeral. I'm fairly sure it's about some guy who falls in love with his golden retriever. I think that movie is about a girl and a boy who hate each other at first and then they fall in love for no reason at all. Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever.
Okay. Was hat man? Nee, Telefon.
Our room phone. It's got an external line. I don't need to make any calls right now.
Okay. Gleich später mal.
The Thing. One of my favorite horror movies.
Taser.
NZ 500 self-defense stun gun.
Okay, warte mal. Mit dem Teddy.
I'd prefer to electrocute something and or someone else.
Gut, dann halt hier, damit. Die alte modische Art.
Don't tempt me.
Okay, dann halt nicht.
I'll write down clues in this as I find them. I'll write down clues in this.
Okay. Dass wir zurückgucken. Jetzt habe ich schon ewig kein Adventure-Spiel mehr gespielt. Wieder reinkommen. Kann ein bisschen dauern. Ah, yeah. Zum Friedhof. Genau. So, sieht aus, wie wir wohin wollen. Nice ride. Haben wir da auch.
Ugh, just my luck.
Polizei? Okay.
Do you know why I pulled you over, ma'am?
Die Braun als Bild beschreibt zum nächsten Donutladen. Um mir ein Kompliment zu meinem Fasti zu machen. Richtig? Weil sich ihre Strafzettelquote nicht von selbst erfüllt? Auch nett. So ein bisschen.
You need directions to the nearest donut shop?
Trying to be a smartass, ma'am? Nobody likes a smartass.
Okay.
Do you know how fast you were going?
Yes.
And?
Yes, sir?
A smartass playing dumb. Aren't you just a perfect blend of obnoxious?
I guess so. Look, I'm really sorry, officer. I'm in a huge hurry to this thing, and the road has been empty for miles. You know how it is.
Well, what I do know is that the speed limit here is 65. I clocked you at 77. You're getting a ticket.
Oh, to the movies? I prefer horror flicks.
Regular comedian, huh? Don't quit your day job.
Nett. Weiter. Haben sie richtig Freude, richtigen Freund angefreundet. Okay, das geht automatisch.
Well, here we are after a 40-minute drive and a harebrained speeding ticket. God, I really need a smoke. Does anyone object? Guess not. Dead people rule.
Puh. Ah,
No time for that now. I'm late for the funeral.
We are gathered here today to honor a person of great integrity, a pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero. His name was Joseph Irving Rain. We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain. Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies so that they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Oh, Kath, Kathy, you big baby, just talk to her. Excuse me? Mrs. Rain?
Have we met, Anna? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine who?
You don't recognize me? I guess it's been a while. I might be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at you all grown up. Oh, how I wish Joseph could see you now, finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness, we have some catching up to do then. I want to know everything. Listen, I'm not quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed it on my way here. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
I'll see you soon then. I'm so glad you found your way back home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Same here. See you in a bit.
Neuer Schauplatz hinzugefügt.
Nah, we can talk more later at the house.
So ist ja unsere Oma.
Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different.
Ach ja. Nee.
A family mausoleum. It says price. The family must have been fairly rich. Those things don't come cheap. A family... No reason to go in there.
Okay. Da will ich nicht hin. Oh.
You don't want to get me started. Let's just say me and the humble servants of God have a history of not getting along.
Okay, verständlich.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure. It's never too late to turn away from a path of sin.
Path of Sin. Die Optik der Protagonistin finde ich klasse. Coole Haare. Ja, auf jeden. Scheint, glaube ich, auch, ja. Sie sind Sie überzeugt, dass ich auf dem Pfad der Sünde bin, Vater? Sind Sie nicht auch der Meinung, dass Verurteilung nur einen kleinen Schritt von den großen 7 Sünden entfernt sind? Das wäre zu Recht und, naja, relativ. Ich habe noch nie von Hoffnungsfall gehört. Ja, wo soll ich denn dann in meiner Freizeit einstellen? Was? Also, wann? Nicht was. Was? Nicht wann.
And what makes you so sure I'm on a sinful path, Father? Wouldn't you say that prejudice is but a small step from the 7 big ones?
I simply meant that we are all sinful creatures, child. I hope to see you at the church.
Don't get your hopes up, buddy.
I'll pray for you. I wish you comfort in this time of grief.
Okay, war es ein bisschen übertrieben, aber na gut. Und tschüss. Bike-Auswahl. Okay. Wir haben mehrere. Okay. Haus der Rains. Ja, fahren wir mal da. Ja, denn auf dem Friedhof ja nichts mehr zu tun.
Grandma, anybody home?
Keiner da. Dann, ja. Es war das Durchbruch.
Nice black leather coat. Right up my alley. Nice black leather.
Okay.
A mere single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds.
Das hier?
Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently.
Das ist sie restauriert. Okay.
An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Grandpa must have used it towards the end.
Hm. Oh, sehr gespannt vor. Telefon? Okay.
I don't have anything to search for yet.
Noch nicht. Ah, wir können mal Wohnheim anrufen, wo Berlin, glaube ich, ist, ja.
I don't have anything to talk about with E right now.
Okay, dann nicht. Also hier können wir, wenn Telefonnummern haben, die oder Namen zumindest das suchen. Wenn überhaupt. Wo geschoss? Okay, Mila erstmal.
Dogfighting. Grandpa used to love that stuff. Some kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not.
Was mit dir? Ah. Nächster Raum.
Oh, hello, dear. I was just wondering what took you so long.
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that look. I put it back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were little. Come, have a seat. We have so much to talk about. So, now, tell me about your life in the city.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for journalism. It's my second year. I ride a motorcycle in case you missed it there out front.
Ah, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace. No matter, that's ancient history. How's Sharon, then?
Na komm. Gibt keinen Grund, das zu verheimlichen.
Mom is... I had her committed to a place where she could get some real help. I just couldn't take it anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. In spite of everything that happened when she took you away.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When I was old enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
Me too. So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
I've been lonely ever since the accident. There's no denying that.
What accident?
Goodness gracious. Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what.
I will never forget that dreadful day. August 16th, 1981. It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first. All dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day, he never spoke a word. Forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time? I had no idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
That's horrible, Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first, I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. Must have had something to do with the war.
Haben die Ärzte gesagt.
What did the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it. I've heard it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact. They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch, but the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
And this injury just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
Indeed. I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
Was hat die Polizei dazu?
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was convinced there was some kind of foul play involved, but the investigation turned up nothing. He later said that he was sorry, but that he was forced to close the case.
Natürlich scheiße, wenn man so einen Fall hat und keine wirkliche Lösung dazu findet. Nee.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Joseph was a man of few words. I'm sure he just didn't wish to burden me with it, whatever it was.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try, dear. Some kind of closure would mean the world to me.
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's station for a little chat then. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police service for once.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be of any more help.
Okay.
What do you think about this church, Grandma?
They seem harmless to me, but they can be a bit pushy at times.
Huh, you could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Awfully strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
Bestimmt.
I don't want to show her that. She'll just start worrying about me.
Guck mal, ich hab einen Taser.
I don't want to show her that. She'll just start worrying about me. I don't want to show her that.
Okay. Dann war's das.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Also der Großvater ist einst mal verschwunden und irgendein Grund ihn an den Rollstuhl gefesselt. Okay.
Nice leather chair. Freckles, the old farm cat, used to love that thing. Grandpa in his Air Force uniform. Looks to be in his early 20s. Planes, planes, and more planes.
Moment, hab ich mich verhört oder sagt die echt I don't want a shotgun? Was?
Nice leather chair. Freckles, the old farm cat, used to love that thing.
Sie hat eher gesagt, dass sie es nicht zeigen möchte. Ich glaube, das war das.
There's nothing quite like the soothing sound of rain falling on a window. I used to love digging through those drawers when I was a kid, looking for coins, buttons, and trinkets. Expensive looking scotch. That thing has been standing there forever.
Kleiner Prost. Tut mir leid nicht.
That's where the nice china is kept, only for special occasions. I have yet to see it outside the cabinet. A painting of a blue sky with clouds. Probably supposed to be a backdrop for those angels. A decent-sized book collection. Most of them science or history related from the looks of it. An intricate toy airplane with moving parts. I remember playing with that. Grandpa had a whole collection of them.
Oh ja. Sowas war auch geil damals.
Grandma always had a penchant for little angel figurines like these. I bet E would love them.
Was das hier? Super. Hier haben wir noch ein Foto. Kommen Sie schneller. Kathy.
Planes, planes, and more planes.
Okay. Alles Planes. Alles Flugzeuge, ja. Gehen wir zurück.
Dogfighting. Grandpa used to love that stuff.
Gehen wir mal
I
hoch.
shouldn't overstay my welcome.
Okay.
Nah, nothing like that in here.
Ja. Wäre was gewesen.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
Too complicated to explain over the phone. I'll fill her in about it later.
Okay, dann legen wir wieder auf.
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Okay, dann tschüss. Okay. Da bist du, glaube ich, erstmal zur Polizei. Genau, war ja ein neuer Schauplatz freigeschaltet. Gucken wir doch mal. Ja, Polizeiwache. Nein, das dürfen wir später machen. Njau.
Land of the free. Various notices and a wanted poster.
Das war
Hey,
so
Sheriff?
A bunch of cops lining up for a photo.
What bum?
The one in the cell.
Oh, I thought it was with you.
Oh, shit.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello there.
Do I have to commit a crime to get your attention? Because I seriously will.
Ma'am, I'm really quite busy at the moment.
Mhm.
Hey, wait. I know you.
Ah, jetzt.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yes, I do. You're Kathy. Kathy Rain.
My reputation precedes me, in a kind of but not totally creepy way.
Aw, come on. It's me, Lenny. Lenny Marks.
Es ist halt, dass in der heutigen Zeit noch solche Spiele gemacht werden. Dazu ein Retro-Look. Ja, die kommt aber häufig, häufig eher von Indie-Games. Indie-Game-Entwickler. Das ist eigentlich gar nicht mal das Recht in der Richtung. Und, ja. Finde ich ganz gut drauf. Ich finde sogar gut, dass dieses Genre bei den Klick immer noch nicht ausgestorben ist. Das finde ich gut. Nice one.
I'm drawing a blank.
Really? You don't remember us playing when we were little kids?
Not really. Sorry, buddy.
Darn. Well, that's a bummer. Anyway, what can I do for you today?
What's your opinion on this church?
I think it's a nice enough church. Why?
I don't know. The priest seemed odd. Kinda pushy.
Yeah, I get your point. But I know the guy. He's harmless.
If you say so.
Noch ist er harmlos.
I don't want to show him that. I don't want to show him that.
Leck mich schon.
Yeah, that won't get me into trouble at all.
Ach, schade.
I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I really don't know much beyond the rumors. The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't know anything that isn't in the report. It happened before either of us worked here.
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff then.
Sure thing. His office is to your right.
Well, gotta go.
Good luck. Oh, and have a complimentary cup of joe if you want.
Ah, Maybe later. Thanks.
Sure thing. See ya.
Ich habe wieder was für Foxy. Ah, Kaffee.
Hey, do you mind if I use this phone here?
Sorry, that's not allowed.
Lots of police reports. They all look fairly recent, though. Nothing older than 1990.
Okay. Ach stimmt, wir sind ja 95.
A potted plant. Looks a bit thirsty.
Hi. Warten uns noch nicht? Okay.
Coffee cups, both used and unused. Just your standard coffee maker. What should I do with it? If he wanted coffee, I'm sure he would have taken some already.
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
That's no good. We're gonna have to cancel lunch today.
Again? Oh, man.
Your motivation shouldn't be limited by your growling stomach, Lenny.
If you say so, boss.
Nett.
I guess I could mess around with this, but only as a last resort. I should make sure that the cops aren't going to help me willingly first.
Ah, so. Okay. Na gut, dann sprechen wir mit dem Sheriff. Ja, er ist so oder sicher erstmal Kaffee. Das ist wichtiger natürlich. Und Kaffee erstmal.
Oh crap, it's you again.
The smartass returns. You have some more crimes to confess?
Oh no.
Oh, you know, maybe a felony or two.
Wouldn't be surprised. Look, I'm busy here. What do you want?
I just have a few questions, that's all.
Fine. Go ahead.
What's your opinion on this church?
It's a fine church. I go there myself every Sunday.
Okay. Vorfall 81.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
He had a stroke in the woods. That's what happened.
If that's all there is, why would Sheriff Truman open an investigation?
It was just standard procedure. A general occurrence report always has to be filed.
I see. Did you know him at all?
No, I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to be. It's like he was a cult leader or something.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
Could be, but you know what they say. Things too good to be true usually are.
Okay.
Could I have a look at that report?
Nope.
Absolutely not. They're official police documents.
Why not? I thought filed police reports are public record.
Not in this state, they ain't.
Kannst du mir vielleicht helfen? Ich gehöre zur Familie.
But I'm family. Doesn't that count for something?
You consider yourself family? I've never even seen you before in this town.
It's complicated.
Guess what's complicated? Not to mention illegal. Handing out evidence to anyone who asks for it.
Wow.
Aw, come on, Sheriff. What's the big deal? It was a long time ago. It would make this girl very, very happy.
Are you trying to use flirtation on an officer of the law? Well, that shit may work on numbnuts like Lenny, but I got work to do.
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Well, boss, she is his granddaughter, really. I don't think it's any...
Don't you think I know that? There are rules. Am I the only one in here who cares about the law?
Too much coffee? Try not to pop a vein.
Do you want to see the inside of a cell?
Oh, cuff me, officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical questions and veiled threats.
Just follow the rules like everyone else. I've had enough of this nonsense.
Fine.
Ich mag sie. Ja, ich auch. Sie legt sich. Sie nimmt kein Blatt vor den Mund. Das ist echt schon mal gut. Bam!
A photo of the sheriff shaking hands with some bald guy in a suit. Probably the mayor. It's always the mayor.
Aber der... Das ist aber echt viel Kaffee, ne?
Just some photo. Nothing special about it. Just some photo. Nothing special about it. Just some photo. Nothing special about it. A gold medal of some kind.
Okay.
Tons of miscellaneous files. I don't see anything labeled as police reports, so those must be elsewhere.
Er ist ständig am Nachfüllen. Hm. Hab ich irgendwo...
NZ 500 self-defense stun gun. Yeah, that won't get me into trouble at all.
Okay. Mhm.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Das ist schon genervt.
I don't want to show him that. I don't want to show him that. Asking nicely clearly didn't do the trick. I need to figure out something else.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Good.
Okay, so knacken wir ihn nicht. Lenny?
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Hey, I need to see the police report from '81 when my grandfather was found by the old sheriff.
We only keep reports filed after 1990 in here, so I'd have to go check the archives in the other room. If it was up to me, I'd be happy to go take a look, but you heard the sheriff before. I'm sorry, but I can't help you unless he approves it.
Ugh, fine. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Looks like talking isn't gonna help me get that report. I'll have to take matters into my own hands. Lenny mentioned that the older police reports are kept in the room behind those doors.
Bin mal, ne?
Hey, that's a restricted area.
Damn it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Die arme Pflanze.
All right. Let's see how this plays out.
Und keiner hat's gemerkt.
Lenny, quit loitering and make some goddamn coffee.
10-4, coming right up.
Oh, it better be.
Okay. Wir haben es geschafft. Ich speichere mal gerade hier. Oh ja, speichern ist eine gute Idee. Und dazu ohne Kaffee. Yes.
No wanted posters. I'm disappointed.
Thanks. That was getting annoying. Oh.
Schade. Ich dachte. Ruf trotzdem mal an. Man weiß ja nie.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
I'm trying to get a hold of a police report concerning Grandpa, but the cops refuse to give it to me.
Yep, the state laws are really strict about that sort of thing.
Ugh, there must be some way to get my hands on it.
Sure, but probably not within the boundaries of the law, Kathy.
Am I hearing this right? Are you encouraging criminal behavior, E?
Oh, I would never!
Niemals. Okay.
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy!
Okay.
Okay. These must be the archived police reports that Lenny was talking about. Time to start digging.
Da wollen wir mal.
Yes, found it. August 16th, 1981. Let's have a look.
Okay, 16.08.81. 23:04 23:40. Ein paar Meilen von Cornwall Springs entfernt wurde in der Nähe der unbefestigten Straße eine Person aufgefunden, die mit weit aufgerissenen Augen blind herumirrte. Die Person wurde als Joseph Rain identifiziert. Er zeigte keinerlei Reaktion, weder als er angesprochen wurde, noch auf Berührungen. Er schien von Kopf bis Fuß dreckig und bis an die Knie nass zu sein. Mr. Rain umklammerte ein kleines Diktiergerät, in das ein Tonband eingelegt war. Das ist, glaube ich, wichtig. Er zeigte sich kooperativ und konnte zum Streifenwagen geführt werden. Anschließend wurde er in die Stadt zurückgebracht. 17.08.81 0:25 Miss Rain wurde abgeholt und gemeinsam mit Mr. Rain in die Notaufnahme des Gemeinschaftskrankenhauses gebracht. 17.08.81 8 Uhr. Bei einer Routineexpedition des Streifenwagens wurde ein Diktiergerät gefunden, das auf den Rücksitz liegen gelassen wurde. Es wurde als Beweisstück in Schließfach Nummer 5 archiviert. Wir wissen daran. Schließfach Nummer 5. Okay.
I'm gonna have to get my hands on that recorder. A computer monitor. Probably recovered stolen goods. There's no way small-town cops would be that up-to-date with the modern world. Locker number 5 is right there, but it requires a key.
Okay.
An axe, a sledgehammer, and some other heavy tools. Brilliant idea to leave those lying around next to evidence lockers and locked cells. A large evidence locker, probably for securing some of the bulkier things. An axe, a brilliant... NZ 500 self... I'd prefer to electrocute something and or someone else.
Okay.
Hey,
Hi there.
so why'd they put you in that cell?
It's all just a big misunderstanding.
Is that so?
Yeah, I didn't mean to steal anything. I was just using my pockets to move the beer to the checkout.
That's the worst excuse I have ever heard.
What?
For your information, I happen to have a deadly fear of shopping carts.
I take my last statement back. This excuse is even worse.
Hey, it wasn't your father who was killed by a shopping cart when you were 8.
I sure hope not.
To be fair, mine wasn't either. It was just Uncle Bob. But that doesn't mean it was any less traumatic, mind you. To this day, I still get nervous breakdowns at grocery stores.
I think I've heard enough, buddy.
You're right. We should stop before the flashbacks begin.
Alter, was ist mit dem hier los? Holy shit.
Okay, gotta go.
See ya!
Notiz.
Lenny, for the last goddamn time, stop leaving the locker keys on this table. Always put them back in your desk when you're done. This phone is not here for your personal calls either. The county shouldn't have to pay for your giggly shenanigans. Sheriff.
Okay.
If I ever feel the urge to clean, I'll know where to go.
Okay, also muss er ihn, glaube
Hey.
ich,
Hi there.
ablenken.
You need to keep the blonde cop out there busy for a while.
I do?
$10 says you do.
I'd say my services in this matter are worth at least $20.
9,
15.
8,
Fine, 10.
7.
Deal.
Good.
So, what am I doing again?
Distract that young cop in the lobby. I don't care how you do it, as long as you keep him occupied for a while.
Okay then, let me know when.
Will do. So, why'd they put you in that cell?
It's...
Is that so?
Yeah,
That's the...
for your info.
I take
Yeah.
my last...
Hey, it
Mascha.
wasn't your... To be fair, but that does...
I think...
You're right.
Okay, gotta go.
See ya.
Hallo Penny. Willkommen. Und, Moment. Ich weiß grad nicht. Ah.
Was? 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 Was?
A jail cell. Looks cramped.
Willkommen. Hallo. Gut. Wieder mal neben der Spieler. Und danke für den Resub. Für den vierten.
The jail is off limits. You shouldn't be in there.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I just heard someone yelling. I think that guy in the cell needs some help.
Oh, what now?
Okay, I have to make this quick. Okay, let's find the key to locker number 5. Got it.
Patrick. Okay. Hallo Basti. Willkommen. Hallo. So.
Time to waste more coffee, I guess.
Mehr für die, für die Pflanze.
Lenny! Coffee!
Jeez Louise, already? I'll take care of it, boss.
Jeez Louise. Ich brauche meinen Kaffee. Mua. So, und wieder rein. Okay,
Locker number 5 is right there, but it requires a key.
haben wir doch. So, wir untersuchen gerade einen alten Fall von unserem Großvater, der 81 im Unfall hatte.
Alright, got it.
Und wir wissen nicht, warum. Er wurde zwar aufgefunden, die Ärzte konnten nichts nachweisen und seitdem war er im Rollstuhl. Ja. Waren wir gerade auf dessen Beerdigung gerade. Und deswegen sind wir am rausfinden, was da los war. 1981. Okay. Ah, Ah, wow, wow, wow.
It's the brochure that priest gave me at the funeral. The logo stands out, but other than that, it's just the usual church mumbo-jumbo. Washing away your sins, salvation, blah, blah. There's also an address at the bottom. You know, if I ever feel like getting my God on. Huh. Good old Satan. Better get his snowmobile ready for that day.
Ah, das Polizeireport. Das haben wir schon. Genau, er wurde aufgefunden, wird nach Haus gebracht. War das Diktiergerät dabei. Okay.
I shouldn't mess around with the recorder in here. They might notice that I took it.
Besser ist das. Dann gehen wir lieber. Jupp. Tschüss, Jungs.
Hey, Kathy, wait.
Was?
What?
Do you eat foot? I mean, food?
Absolutely not. I feed on human misery. Relax, Lenny. Yes, I do eat food.
Oh, well, great. Can I buy you food sometime? And also buy food for me? And then maybe we can eat the food together?
Oh, nett. Da würde ich mir tatsächlich lieber das eigene Bein abnagen. Also, die Kathy ist hart drauf. Gott, nein. Kein Fall. No.
I'm really busy right now. Maybe later.
Oh, okay. See ya.
Wollte nicht so zu Lenny gemeint sein, ja. So, hier können wir unser Bike auswählen. Wann wir wie was hochkriegen, weiß ich immer noch nicht. Na gut, wir sind ja erst eine Stunde drin, also. Gut. Zweite kam er her. Das zu Hause bei den Rains. Also Oma und Opa. Und der Friedhof, wo die Beerdigung war. Gehen wir mal hier hin. So, Trautesheim allein.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting close to finding the source. I have a promising new theory. It should be ready for a test soon.
Ist der Großvater da ausgeweckt hat?
Oh, hello, dear.
Hallo. Ma.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very
Yeah.
well, dear.
Dachboden. Nee.
Hey, Grandma, do you recognize this tape recorder?
Oh, yes, Mr. Dicto. Joseph used to carry that thing with him everywhere. He could be absent-minded at times. It helped him remember things.
Soll ich vielleicht auch irgendwann anschaffen, sowas?
Would you mind if I took a look in the attic?
I suppose it would do no harm. Come with me.
Okay. Auf zum Dachboden.
Thanks, Grandma.
You're welcome, dear. Be careful now.
Okay.
Nothing. The bulb must be burned out.
Damn it.
The bulb looks burned out. I'll have to replace it.
Okay. Ich glaube, wir müssen runter. Ah.
Free light bulb. Score.
Okay, cool. So.
Standard light bulb. Looks intact and good to go. Either this was a case of sudden kleptomania, or I actually have a good use for this thing.
Letzteres. Eine Glühbirne mit Glühbirne.
There we go.
Und an. Zack. Schreibmaschine. Okay. Aktenkoffer.
An
Metalldetektor.
electronic metal detector. Kinda clunky for a person to lug around without a specific use for it. Various books and office supplies. Nothing in particular catches the eye.
Den kommen wir später. Oder, Moment, wir gucken mal gleich mal. Ah. Okay. Ein sechsstelliger Code. Das ist es. Ah, ich muss so. Natürlich muss er mal zurück spulen.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry with Sharon anyway. I'm getting I have a promising...
Okay. Da muss man näher gucken. Vielleicht haben wir ein Buch was?
A thick book about math. An old typewriter covered in cobwebs. Just some old bills. Nothing interesting. It looks like someone was doing geometry. I can't make much sense of it. Decades old coffee. Lovely. Empty.
Like my soul.
Empty. Mr. Bear! How did you get all the way up there? Good idea. You just keep watch. I'll do the searching.
Okay. Die Geheimnisse der unendlichen Zahlen. Warte mal. Warte mal. Schreib. Mal gucken, ich finde. Moment. Okay. Ich bin gleich kein Kuli. Hätte ich vorher mal bereitlegen sollen. Okay, nochmal Diktiergerät. Zurückspulen. Blank.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry with anyway. I'm getting close. I have...
Warte mal, ich habe... Rückwärts abspielen, zack, die Brutbeschwörung.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been going on lately. With Sharon and Kathy. Anyway, I'm getting close. I have...
Okay. Uff. Ach du Scheibenkleister. Okay. Dann komme ich hier nicht dran. Nochmal zurück.
Note to self.
Also
Remember,
3
the perfect
rot,
bouquet consists of 3
ein
red roses,
blau und
a
2
blue violet, and
gelb.
2 yellow tulips. I've been
3,
working on my
1,
research in the attic at night.
2.
I
3,
check
1,
with anyway.
2.
I'm getting high up.
3, 1, 2. Okay. Hm. Was ist das hier? Mama. Ah, erstmal das. Ah, hä? Hm. Okay. Und das, dass ich keinen Kugelschreiber hier in der Nähe habe, ist das ein bisschen blöd. Mama. Blau war 1. Rot war 3, also als letztes. Und Gelb war 2. Wir brauchen 6 Zahlen. Also müsste eigentlich jedes Lesezeichen eventuell 2 Zahlen haben. Aber welches das ist, habe ich keine Ahnung. Nee, ich muss echt einen Pulli holen. Oder sowas. Kann ich nicht auskennen. Sehr gut vorbereitet, Jungs. Nochmal. Ihr habt, glaube ich, auch keine Ahnung, ne? Warte mal. Primzahlen haben wir jede Menge. Und das Handy geht nicht auf. Das ist toll. So. Also blau. Ah. Weg. Nee, damit kann ich das nicht machen. Ich muss per Hand jetzt alles machen. Das ist Mist. Aber blau war 1. Wo habe ich mein Notizdings hier? Ich finde es hier nicht. Bei blind. Blind. Ich finde echt meine Notiz-App hier nicht. Das ist super. Das ist super. Ich hab doch Notiz-Dings hier. So, okay, warte mal. Blau. Genau. Blau 1. Moment, ich schreibe das mal auf.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night.
Zu schnell. Ich bin zu langsam.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses,
Genau.
a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with it. Anyway, I'm getting close. I have a...
What? Okay, gleich sehr einfach. Also, gelb haben wir 2. Würde ich sagen, wir machen 3-1 da. Blau haben wir hier. Drei. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Habe Rätsel gefunden und meine Wunschliste gepackt. Aber hol die mir irgendwann, wenn ich die wieder wenn der Mysterium. Rätsel kann man schön die Gehirnzeit mal trainieren. Welche Gehirnzeit? Ich habe keine. Warte mal. 2, 3. Nochmal 23? Eins, 2. Aber das wäre noch. Doch, 23? Aber was ist hier für eine Primzahl hier? Handy bleibt an. Nein! Ich hasse das an den Handys. So große Finger. Ja, ich habe gerade 13 genommen. Okay. Blau. Gelb.
Nope, that's not it.
Ne. Ich hätte das gedacht, dass das hier ist. Ich habe ein Problem, die Connection zu finden. Grimstone ist klar, aber welche von denen? Soll es Primzahlen sein? Okay, 31 ist dabei. 23 ist eine Primzahl. Und hier irgendeine von denen. Oh, kann sein, dass wir gleich weg sind. Der droht wieder abzuschmieren. Es steht gerade auf 360 HP runtergeregelt. Oh nein. Hm. Ich check's nicht. Das mit Rot 3, Blau 1, Gelb 2 verstehe ich ja noch. Das kommt zuerst. Die Zahlen sind zuerst. Aber welche? Welche? Ist vielleicht noch ein Hinweis irgendwo?
Various books and office supplies. Nothing in particular catches the eye.
Warte mal. Vielleicht muss ich mal nachfragen.
Oh, hello, dear.
Ich war nicht weit weg.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I found this book in the attic. Recognize it?
Oh, yes. I bought it for Joseph's birthday once. He was always fascinated by numbers. He believed that math could explain everything in this world.
He was a man of science. There's no denying that. I found a locked briefcase in the attic. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, that old thing? Joseph said there were just some old boring Air Force papers in there.
If that was the case, why use an intricate combination lock?
That's a very good question, dear. In any case, I wouldn't know how to open it.
I got the dictaphone already. I don't think there's anything else in there I need to mention to her. See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Oh, nee. Warte mal.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
I've got this briefcase with a combination lock here.
Yeah, so?
Well, you're a geek. You must know some way to crack the code, right?
You watch too many movies, Kathy.
Come on, help me out.
How many digits?
6.
That'll be too hard to brute force. Maybe whoever set the code left some kind of reminder around. Most people are careless about that sort of thing.
I looked, but couldn't find anything too obvious.
Then I'm out of ideas.
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Not now.
So, nochmal gucken, wo. Nee. Ah, geh weg. Oh Gott, ich versuche hier ständig. Fingers wieder.
that's not it.
Okay.
There has to be some way of figuring out the code. I'm sure both the math book and the first message on the tape have something to do with it.
Okay, warte mal, ich glaube ich. Warte. Ne.
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips. I've been working on my research in the attic at night. I just don't want her to worry. She has enough to think about with everything that's been with her anyway. I have...
Knapp 4 Megabit trifft nicht ganz den Eingebertarif. Ja, definitiv nicht. Wow. Okay, ich glaube. Warte mal. Rot der hat da drei Rot gesagt. Da müssten die ersten 3 vielleicht die ersten 3 Stellen? Aber 2, 3, 5. Das. Blau haben wir die Blau haben wir 1. Das müsste die 1 sein? Ah, 1, 1. Also 11. Und gelb die... 3, 1 dann? Nee, da nur die 1 bei dem Blau. Nur eine 1. Das wäre noch zu viel, wir haben dann zu viel. 2, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1. Okay, mit den 2, 3 waren nicht mal falsch. Hier war verkehrt rum.
Yes!
Ah. Damit hat er das gemeint. Also die ersten Stellen. Und ich so, hä, welche Zahl? Okay. War noch was? Leider kein Hotspot oder sowas.
My smoke's about a half a pack.
Nö.
Let's see what's in here. There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside. Oh, and a single copper penny, too, for some reason. The tape I found in the briefcase, labeled answering machine. It should play fine in Mr. Dicto. Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background, but most of the picture is just bright white. There's probably some way to enhance this back at school. I'll figure it out tomorrow when I'm back.
Oh.
Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training, McConnell Air Force Base, 1941.
Okay, let me...
Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975. Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved this. It's a small key, fairly modern design. No identifying tag, unfortunately.
Schade.
It's the penny I found in the briefcase. Looks like it was minted the same year I was born. Grandpa and me, we had this game where he would hide pennies around the house and I would go on a treasure hunt. Never in the attic, though. I thought it was too scary up there.
Okay.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep. Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
You people make me sick. We're
What?
never coming back. Don't call, don't write. If you ever try to contact us, I will call the police.
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky. It happened to me too. You're the only one I trust now.
Ooh.
Just call me back as soon as you can.
I wonder who this Cocky is.
Es wird zurückspulen.
An old typewriter covered in cobwebs.
Okay, dann müssen wir wieder runter. I think.
Oh, hello, dear.
Das mich halt wieder.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst. Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going back to the front, to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops until he passed.
Do you know anything about a young girl drowning around here?
Oh, yes. It was the saddest thing. She was only 16. We never really knew the family. they preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember the name of the girl or her family?
I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's okay, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Cocky.
Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
Okay.
Look at this photo I found in the locked briefcase.
Goodness, I haven't seen that picture in years. This was taken when Joseph was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base. That's him right there on the left.
What about the other two?
I don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
Hallo Niki, willkommen bei dir. Willkommen, hallo. Wir machen heute Klick-Klick-Spiel. Klick-Klick-Spiel. Ausnahmsweise mal und ja. Wir untersuchen gerade einen Vorfall von unserem Großvater. Und ja, das ist noch einiges bisschen komisch und ja. Kann man doch machen, ja, klicken. Klick doch mal. Das ist ein Kumpel hier.
What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together. Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years. He and Joseph grew apart before you were born.
Any particular reason for that?
Oh, not that I know of.
Okay.
Hey, Grandma, do you recognize this tape recorder?
Achso.
Oh, yes, Mr. Dicto. Joseph used to carry that thing with him everywhere. He could be absent-minded at times.
Das hatten wir schon.
Do you know anything about this story, Grandma?
Not much, dear. It was the saddest thing. The girl was only 16 years old. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember their names?
Let me think. I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's quite all right, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always deeply affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family to ease their pain. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Okay.
Ja, wir haben das alles im Koffer gefunden, die Dinger hier. Und der erste Rätsel wurde Kopfnuss. Aua. Und ja, unser Großvater ist leider auch schon verstorben. Am Anfang des Spiels, ja. Guter Anfang, auf jeden Fall. Und ja. Und wie gesagt, wir untersuchen den Vorfall von 81, was da war. Was da passiert worden. Weil er war eines Abends weg gewesen und dann ist es irgendwie aufgetaucht und musste dann mit einem. Wie war das? Mit einem Rollstuhl. Musste er da benutzen. Warum haben die, ja. Jetzt aber nicht rausgefunden. Konnte erst nicht sagen. Aber irgendwo dann 2 kaputt gemacht. Wie denn das? Erst das hingekriegt.
Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm afraid not, dear.
Does this coin mean anything to you, Grandma?
I'm afraid not, dear.
Okay.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Wie hast du irgendwo dann 2 kaputt gemacht? Hä? Wieso das? Zweite ist Kreiscruder. Zweite ist Sidescroller. Enge Gänge und Gegner, die aus dem Boden kommen, sind keine gute Kombi. Hing in der Decke fest. Na hoppla. Das ist ja nicht gut. Warum tust du was, armes Game?
All right, got it.
Ah,
Nope, couldn't find it.
nope.
Nah, nothing like that in here. Damn, no Charles Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number. No hit for Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway. I should try to get a hold of him some other way.
Kurze Versprechung. Konnte ihn sehen. Ah. Ja, 50 Stunden 20. Mhm.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Do you recognize the aviator call sign, Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
The billionaire. He was stationed at McConnell?
He was, up until the point when he founded Wade Industries in the 60s.
Okay. Wo ist der?
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
No can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
Na toll. Ihn eigentlich bitten.
But what if it was a matter of life and death?
Ma'am, if you're in a life-threatening situation, I suggest you call 911.
Toll.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
Nice try. You know what caller ID is? You can clearly see that you're not calling from the station. Goodbye.
Okay.
Damn, I can't pull that off if I call from here.
Einfach so fährt, ne? Ich glaube, wir müssen mal ein anderes Telefon benutzen. I think.
Hi,
Yes.
this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Von der Polizeiwache.
Oh, hi, what's up?
I don't need to ask her about that. I'm trying to track down this young girl who drowned in the lake here.
Okay. How hard can a dead person be to track down? They tend to stay in one place, you know.
Ha, very funny, E. I don't even know her name, just when she died.
Oh, well, there must be some way to connect a name to that date.
Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to find this guy, but all I have is his nickname, Cocky.
Well, what do you know about the guy?
Not much. I think he was in the Air Force and served with Grandpa.
Maybe you could try to find somebody in the Air Force who knew him then?
Schade.
Yeah, that might be worth a shot. I'm trying to contact Charles Wade. You know, the industrialist?
Wow, really? Why?
It's complicated, but he knew Grandpa back in the day. They went to war together.
Hm.
Huh. Must be super hard to get in touch with a person like that.
Yeah, I'm finding that out.
Hm.
Maybe you could ask someone in the Air Force. If he used to serve with your granddad, I mean.
Yeah, could be worth a shot.
Haben wir schon.
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Okay, ab zur Polizeistation. Polizeiwache. Und wieder ein bisschen Kaffee verschütten. Die arme Pflanze. Mir jetzt schon leid. Ja, Bike-Auswahl, ich weiß ja auch nicht, was... Hallo, Polizeiwache. Das ist ja auch der gleiche Trick wieder funktioniert. Kaffeemaschine. Oh. Die Pflanze sieht aber nicht gut aus.
Good idea, but they would notice me right now.
Okay.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Lass mich mal am Lurk. Bin mal was essen, bevor ich Höhlendecken inspiziere. Na, ist klar, Niki. Dann lass es dir schmecken. Kaffee und Pflanze? Wo habe ich da eine Reporterin Daily Planet im Sinn? Keine Ahnung. Wir fangen mal ritzen. Danke.
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that. What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
He's okay in my book. Invested a lot in the local community over the years. He's been a prominent figure in town for as long as I can remember.
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that. Hey, Lenny, do you remember anything about a girl drowning around here?
Yeah, I remember my mom telling me about that. I was like 6 at the time, though.
Do you remember her name?
Oh, man. Not really. I was so little. I think it was something with an L. Linda? Laura? Something like that.
All right, I'll keep looking.
Okay.
I don't want to show him that. I probably shouldn't. He might ask where I got it from. I don't want to show him that. Hey, Lenny, do you recognize these men?
Not really. Sorry.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
I can't while he's sitting there.
Ah. Nee. Okay, wir können... Ah, so, okay. Shortcut.
Hey.
Hi there.
Okay, gotta go.
See ya.
If I ever feel the urge...
Nee, ich will... Nee.
If I ever need to find evidence, I'll know where to look. They look sturdy enough. Wouldn't be able to break them open without taking my time and making a lot of noise. No wanted posters. I'm disappointed. A big red gas can with a hose. Somebody probably used that to siphon gas. I'm trying to cut down on the pyromania.
Hätte das sein können.
Hey.
Hi there.
So, why'd they put you... Is that...
Yeah.
That's the... I take my...
Hey, it was to be
Almost
fair,
on.
but that doesn't...
I think...
You're right.
Okay, gotta go.
See ya.
I don't want to give any of my stuff to a criminal. I might not get it back.
Now that's just presumptuous.
Okay, ich habe keine Ahnung.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
I don't need to ask him that. Do you know anything about the drowning here in 1975? 16-year-old girl?
You have a memory problem? I told you I haven't been working here that long. Besides, even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Juvenile cases are a sensitive matter.
I don't need to ask him that. What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
There's a lot of people in town with their noses up that man's ass, that's for sure.
That's so? Care to elaborate?
Just another rich bastard doing what he does. They even renamed Main Street to Wade Street a few months back. What a goddamn joke.
He's new in town. I don't think he knows those men. That's all for now.
Good.
Okay, kommen wir nicht weiter. Vielleicht Friedhof? Da war doch bestimmt was. Oder ist zumindest immer. Ach, Bro.
A family mausoleum. It says price. The family must have been fairly rich. Those things don't come cheap. No reason to go in there.
Anna Blackwell. 75. Nee. Catmobil. Mhm. Alles klar. Okay. Neun.
All right, this is the right date. Looks like her name was Lily Myers. I should try to get a hold of her family. I wonder what that kid is doing here all alone.
Und trotzdem mal.
Hey, kid.
Hi yourself.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Nett.
I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Whatever.
Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different. I don't want to show him that. I should go look for his mother. A family mausoleum. No reason to...
Okay. Mhm.
Kid? Guess he found his mom.
Okay. Alles klar, ab zum Catmobil. Hilfe hoch. Ob ich irgendwas mit Meyers finde.
She's been dead for 2 decades. I could try to find someone in her family, but I'll need a full name.
Vielleicht weiß unsere Oma was.
Oh, hello, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I found out that the drowned girl's name was Lily Myers. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Oh, how could I forget? Sue, Jack, and their children, Lily and Nathan.
Do they still live around here?
Mother and son do. I see them in town from time to time. They live somewhere near the lake.
But not the father.
No. He disappeared not long after Lily took her own life.
Whoa, she killed herself. That's news to me.
Oh, that girl had been troubled for years. Truman made an official statement later. It was no accident.
I see. Do you know how I can reach the family?
Not really, dear. Like I said, they tend to keep to themselves.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Guck mal, was wir telefonisch erreichen zumindest.
All right, found an address.
Neuer Schauplatz-Hinzug. Gucken wir mal bei den Meyers vorbei. Scheint unsere naheliegendste Spur zu sein. Hütte am See. Mal hin. Oh, hübsche Aussicht. Okay, die Musik ist schon... Also der Hintergrund ist... Okay, es geht.
Somebody around here is a chain smoker. We have something in common. Good to know. I can see someone moving inside. 55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully.
Yes? Can I help you?
I hope so. My name's Rain. Kathy Rain.
Joseph's girl. The one they sent away.
Yeah,
True.
that's right.
Well, what do you want?
I had some questions about your daughter, Lily.
Well, you know what? I don't have any answers, girl. Lily was precious, special. Lily died. That's all there is to it.
My grandfather came to see you, right? To ask about her?
Maybe he did. I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not asking for much, Mrs. Myers.
Then clearly you have no idea what it's like losing a child. Goodbye.
Yikes. Oh Mann, das ist...
You again.
Ja.
Won't you ever give up?
Nope.
I don't want to show her that. I should try to get her on my side first.
Doch.
Care to join me for a smoke, Mrs. Myers?
Well, I'm gonna have to think about it. Well, I suppose one smoke can't hurt.
Good one.
And that's when he realized it was his own bong.
Oh my, oh now that was a good one. You know what, Kathy? You're okay. Sorry for being such a cranky old bag before. I get a short fuse when I run out of smokes.
Now, that's an understatement. Good thing I had my morning smoke, otherwise we would have had a fist fight on our hands.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Why don't we head inside?
Na klar. Oh.
Now, this here's my boy Nathan. He's special. Nate, be polite and say hello to Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi there, big guy. Very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem. Yet another burial ground for those sweet, addictive, not to mention cancer-inducing sticks of tobacco. I'm a huge fan. What you doing, big fella?
Drawing.
Oh yeah? What are you drawing?
The nice red man.
You mean Santa?
No, the nice red man.
Now, what did I say about raising your voice at strangers?
Sorry, Mama. I'll be nice. The red man is nice.
Don't mind him. He gets so absorbed in his drawings thanks to that wild imagination of his, just like his sister.
Oh Mann, das ist hart. Das ist echt hart.
I can smell something cooking.
So you wanted to ask me about Lily?
Yeah. Do you mind telling me what happened when my grandfather came to see you?
Well, he knocked on my door a few years after Lily had passed away. I didn't know Joseph too well myself, but I'd heard of him and the good he'd done for the other people around here. So I let him in. He started asking a bunch of questions about Lily, like if I was absolutely sure that it was suicide.
And what did you say?
The truth. That she was depressed and had been for a long time. I had no doubts about what happened.
All right. Anything else?
Well, he was weirdly curious about her paintings.
Lily painted?
Yep, that's one of hers right there on the wall.
I see, it's beautiful. So, in what way was he curious?
He asked if Lily had painted anything odd or strange. I didn't really get what he was after, but I let him have a look at her work. He spent some time browsing through them, and then he wrote something down on a piece of paper, thanked me, and left.
Huh. Any idea of what he could have seen?
Not really. I had the paintings all lined up. Could have been any of them.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Well, I would if I could, but This is the only one I have left. I sold the rest many years ago to this weirdo art collector.
Ah, Drembios, Ude, was war denn gestern los? Hat er auf einen RP-Stream gehofft?
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather?
Das
How
ist
he
wahr.
ended up in a wheelchair?
Stroke, wasn't it? At least that's what I heard.
Not necessarily. There are some divided opinions about it.
Now that I think about it, that whole ordeal happened to him not long after he came here.
Was?
How long?
A week, maybe, at the most.
Okay, eine Woche danach.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Wir fragen trotzdem alles.
Mind telling me what Lily was like, Sue?
I'd be happy to. She was Nathan's older sister by 2 years. Lily was like any girl growing up, normal, happy, talking about school, boys, and whatnot. And she and Nathan were close back then, always playing together in the woods. When Lily was 10, she started drawing, always doodling on just about anything she could get her hands on. We didn't have much, really, and so she used what she could. Once I even caught her scribbling on toilet paper. On her 12th birthday, we gave Lily a thick sketchbook with an assortment of pencils. She was ecstatic. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. From that day, drawing became her life. Eventually, her art teacher at school helped her to get started with oil painting. When Lily was 15, something changed. At first, I thought it was just usual teen angst, but no, this was something different. She started going out, disappearing for long periods of time. She locked herself in when painting. She never used to do that. I tried everything. Counseling, support groups, antidepressants. Nothing worked. About a year later, she just gave up. And well, you know the rest.
I'm sorry, Sue. That must have been unimaginable.
Thanks, darling, but it's been a while now. I've learned to live with it.
You know, I've been through something similar. My mom. She never killed herself, but, well, she came close.
That's a damn shame. I heard about her problems. Is she doing any better now?
Better isn't the word I'd use. I had to put her in a place where she couldn't hurt anyone, including herself.
Yeah, life ain't easy for any of us. Flip a few coins along the way, and I could have ended up somewhere like that myself. I'm awfully sorry things went that way for you, Ma. Anyhow.
Thanks, Sue. Taking it one step at a time.
Ja, Server wieder down. Irgendeine Motte macht Probleme. Verursacht Bugs. Es ist wieder gebaut, ist verschwunden. Ah, das ist scheiße. Ich hoffe, die kriegen das bald mal in den Griff. Richtig scheiße.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Hätte ja sein können.
Does the name Charles Wade mean anything to you?
Oh, he's some big-time businessman, ain't he?
Yeah, he owns a large company.
That about sums up what I know about the fella.
What do you do to support the two of you?
A little bit of this and that. Got me some cash saved up, too. Nathan helps out when he can.
What happened to your husband, if you don't mind me asking?
You could say he didn't quite cope as well as I did with what happened to Lily. He got himself a death wish after what happened to her, started drinking and getting into all sorts of trouble. Ouch. 5 years left for him in the joint now. Been there for 15.
Man, that must be rough for you.
Oh, we're doing just fine without him, aren't we, Nate?
Mama takes good care of us.
Mama sure does.
Oh, man.
Tell me about this art collector person.
Rich, fancy looking, in his 50s or thereabouts. I'd say he'd be around 70 now if he's still alive. He knocked on that door one day with a wad of cash in his hand. $5,000. He wanted everything that Lily so much as touched with a brush.
Huh. Did he say why?
Nope, but I got the feeling that most of that dough was paid so he could avoid any questions. I took the money. I still had Nathan to support.
Did the stranger give you his name?
No. Well, his face was far from forgettable, though. Big nose, bright blue eyes, looked black Irish. He had a thick black mane, turning gray, no beard.
All right, Sue. Thanks. So, tell me about Lily's art.
It used to be about cheerful things, landscapes, animals, bright colors. But as she drifted further into depression, she started painting horrible things, death and decay. And the last few pieces looked like something out of a nightmare.
That's awful. Did Lily ever get any recognition for her art?
Not really. Except from the guy I told you about who bought most of her paintings.
Hey, Sue, do you recognize any of these men?
Well, there's Joseph Rain. Always so handsome. I had such a crush on him back in the day. And... no way. That's him. The man who bought the paintings. He's much younger here, but there's no mistaking that hair and nose.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, little cat. That's the guy who walked into this cabin with $5,000 in cash.
Oh.
That's very helpful, Sue. Thanks. Ugh. Another question for the elusive Mr. Wade.
Okay.
No reason to show her that. No reason to show her that. What do you think about this church?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time.
Okay.
I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
I was pretty tempted before, but I think we're past that now.
Ja, das ist zum Glück.
It was fun the last time, but nah. No reason to show her that. Do you know what this key opens?
Well, that's a bit of a weird question, ain't it? But no.
I'd rather just ask her about her daughter directly.
Ja, haben wir ja. Okay.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
Ja, super. Wir haben Freude gemacht, das ist schön.
Nice view of the lake from here. Nah, he's stuck in his own little world. Elk, by the looks of it. They're fairly common in Conwell Woods. It's an early painting by Lily Myers.
Okay, haben wir sonst hier was noch? Ausgang. Okay, ich denke, wir sind fertig hier. Gut. Der Anfang ist ein bisschen...
Looks like there's a small dock with a couple of boats. I don't have a reason to go down there. Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise.
Und Hep. Okay. Ich habe gerade keine Ahnung, wohin. Oh, was war's? Dann speichern wir mal und würde sagen, machen wir langsam Schluss hier. Wir fragen kurz unsere Oma. Ob sie vielleicht noch was weiß. Who knows?
Oh, hello, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
Hätte ja sein können. Okay, das war's eigentlich gewesen dann. Und?
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Kommt doch am Rauchen. Ja, ich wollte eigentlich auch nicht heute so lange machen. Außerdem kriege ich einfach Hunger. Speichern. Wait. Wait, wohin? Was gibt's weiter? Ja, muss ich mal gucken, was wir haben in der Küche. Muss ich mal schlaumig machen. Gut. Rückmenü. Ja, wir haben gespeichert. Hier.